UFC fans, get set for a night of action inside the octagon unlike any other, as we welcome you to the official weigh-ins for the monumental UFC 200, Tate versus Nunes. Tomorrow night, 10 in the East, 7 in the West, only on pay-per-view, from right here inside the sold-out T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. 2 titles will be on the line. In the main event, Miesha Tate looks for her first defense of the bantamweight belt she took from Holly Holm when she faces Brazilian Amanda Nunes, who has earned 4 of her 5 UFC wins by first-round stoppage. Plus, it's the return of the ultimate alpha male, former UFC Heavyweight Champion Brock Lesnar, who defended his title at UFC 100 and looks to return triumphantly here at UFC 200 when he fights the Super Samoan, knockout specialist, and former K1 champion Mark Hunt. Also on pay-per-view, it's a marquee matchup as UFC Light Heavyweight Champion and 2-time U.S. Olympic wrestler Daniel Cormier faces the greatest fighter of all time, Anderson, the Spider Silva. And the interim title will be on the line when the most dominant featherweight in UFC history, former champion Jose Aldo, fights former UFC lightweight champion Frankie Edgar, who looks to become just the 3rd man in UFC history to hold a belt in 2 different weight classes. We'd like to send out a special welcome to our UFC Fight Club members and thank our UFC sponsors. Bud Light, raise one to right now. Metro PCS, where you get nationwide coverage on the blazing fast 4G LTE T-Mobile network for just $30 period. Harley Davidson. See your dealer today and learn to ride like some of your favorite UFC fighters with Harley Davidson Riding Academy. Live your legend. And EA Sports UFC 2. Get up to 50% off of EA Sports UFC 2 for a limited time at select retailers in-store and online. And now, to get the official weigh-ins for UFC 200 underway, here is Joe Rogan.
What's happening, my friends? Welcome to the weigh-ins for UFC 200. The most epic card ever. Ariane, Brittany, Dana White. Without him, none of this would be possible. Joe Silva, best matchmaker on the planet Earth. Sean Shelby, his protege. Lorenzo Fertitta. Let's get it started, ladies and gentlemen. We kick things off in the lightweight division. Jim Miller versus Takanori Gomi. Official weight for Takanori Gomi is 156. And his opponent, Jim Miller. Official weight for Mr. Miller, 155 and a half. First fight of the night, ladies and gentlemen, Takanori Gomi and Jim Miller. The next fight takes place in the middleweight division. Edgar Mousasi versus Thiago Santos. Up on the scale, Thiago Santos, 186 is his official weight. And his opponent, Gegard Mousasi. $185.5 for Mr. Mousasi. Thiago Santos and Gegard Mousasi, ladies and gentlemen. Next fight takes place in the lightweight division. Diego Sanchez versus Joe Lozar. Up on the scale, Joe Lozar, 156. And his opponent, the winner of Season 1 of The Ultimate Fighter, Diego the Nightmare Sanchez. $155 for Mr. Sanchez. Joe Lozar and Diego Sanchez, ladies and gentlemen. Next fight takes place live on FS1. We kick things off in the lightweight division. Sage Northcutt versus Enrique Marin. From Mr. Marin. And his opponent, Sage Northcutt. For Mr. Northcutt. Enrique Marin and Sage Northcutt, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the Bantamweight division. TJ Dillashaw versus Rafael Assunção. Up on the scale, Rafael Assunção. Official weight, 135.5. And his opponent, the former UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, TJ Dillashaw. Official weight 136 from Mr. Dillashaw. Outstanding bantamweight fight, ladies and gentlemen, Rafael Assunção and TJ Dillashaw. The next fight takes place in the welterweight division. Johny Hendricks versus Kelvin Gastelum. First up on the scale, Kelvin Gastelum. Official weight 171. And his opponent, the former UFC welterweight champion, Johny Hendricks. Johny missed weight. His official weight is 171 1/4. He will give up 20% of his purse to Sage Northcutt. To Kelvin Gastelum. Johny Hendricks and Kelvin Gastelum, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the women's bantamweight division. Kat Zingano versus Julianna Pena. $135.5 for Miss Pena. And her opponent, Kat Zingano. $135.5 from Miss Zingano. Julianna Pena and Kat Zingano, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we move to the main card. Live on pay-per-view, we kick things off in the heavyweight division. Cain Velasquez versus Travis Browne. Official weight 244 for Mr. Browne. And his opponent, the former UFC Heavyweight Champion, Cain Velasquez. Official weight 242 for Cain. Cain Velasquez and Travis Browne, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's take a closer look at the two men involved in the interim featherweight title bout.
Aldo, unbeaten for over a decade.
Whoa! Oh! That's it.
aquele gosto amargo. Eu acho que essas coisas às vezes é bom você dar um passo atrás para dar 3 na frente. Eu nasci para ser o campeão. E eu vou ser o campeão de novo.
For Jose Aldo, the good news is he has an opportunity to regroup now against Frankie Edgar for the interim title. If he can beat Frankie, it sets him up to fight for the undisputed title against Conor McGregor when Conor returns to the featherweight division. The bad news is Frankie Edgar has gotten substantially better. Better since the time he beat BJ Penn to win the title. Better since the first time that he challenged Jose Aldo for the featherweight title. If you look at Frankie Edgar's unbelievable performance against Cub Swanson, if you look at the way he skillfully outpointed Uriah Faber, if you look at the way he knocked out Chad Mendes in 1 round, Frankie Edgar is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters on the planet Earth today.
I think when me and Aldo fought 3 years ago, that was the best Aldo. I think now when we fight, he's gonna see the best Frankie.
Eu levo uma diferença muito grande nele, ou na velocidade, ou na explosão, onde ele quiser lutar, eu tô muito à frente dele ainda. Tô me sentindo como fosse José Aldo antigamente.
When you taste gold, you want it back immediately when you lose it. Ever since I lost it back in 2012, I've been thinking nothing but of being a champion again.
Então eu sei que eu vou vencer a luta e assim eu vou apagar aquele momento amargo que ficou da última vez que eu entrei lá dentro.
I train like a champion, I act like a champion. Now I'm just missing that belt now.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the former UFC lightweight champion, Frankie Edgar. Official weight 144.5 for Mr. Edgar. And his opponent, the former undisputed featherweight champion of the world, Jose Aldo. Official weight 145 for the former champion. Jose Aldo and Frankie Edgar, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm here with Frankie Edgar. Frankie, this has been a long time coming. You have been campaigning for a shot at the featherweight title. You now have a shot, a rematch with Aldo. Give us your thoughts about the interim title bout tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm excited. UFC 200. Can't pick a better card. It's been written already. It's coming home with me.
Good luck to you, sir. Frankie Edgar, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with the former champion, Jose Aldo. Jose, you have said that you believe it's possible that the Conor McGregor loss was a good thing, to step 1 step back, to move 2 steps forward. Give us your thoughts about this rematch with Frankie Edgar and what it means for your future.
Você disse que você acha que é capaz que a luta com o Conor McGregor foi bom dar um passo para trás e 2 para frente. O que você acha dessa luta com o Frankie Edgar?
Acho normal pra mim. Não tem problema, eu vou chegar lá dentro, eu vou vencer ele. Onde que a luta cair, eu vou sempre estar dominando.
I think it's normal for me. I'm going to go in there and beat him. I'm going to dominate wherever the fight goes.
Good luck to you, sir. Jose Aldo, ladies and gentlemen, and Frankie Edgar. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Cormier versus Anderson Silva. former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Anderson Silva. And his opponent, the reigning undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world, Cormier. Official weight 206 for the champ. Anderson Silva and Cormier, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm here with Anderson Silva. Anderson, it's incredibly short notice for you to take this fight. You look very excited and very happy. Give us your thoughts about the decision-making process and what it means to fight Cormier.
Você aceitou essa luta de última hora, mas parece muito feliz, muito animado. O que você pensou para aceitar essa luta? O que você acha da luta com Cormier?
Eu acredito que é uma espécie de desafio pessoal, né? Eu já passei por vários momentos aqui dentro do UFC e esse é um momento em que eu estou vivendo na minha vida que eu preciso aproveitá-los da melhor forma possível e não desrespeitando o campeão, não achando que aceitando a luta de última hora eu possa vencê-lo ou perder para ele, mas eu vim aqui para um desafio pessoal.
I think this is a personal challenge for me. I've been through a lot in my UFC career, and this is a new time for me. I need to enjoy this, not to underestimate and not to disrespect the champion, but I'm in here win or lose, and I want to come in here and challenge myself.
Thank you, sir, and thank you, sir, for taking that fight. Anderson Silva, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with the champ, Cormier. Daniel, I mean, what do you have to say about the madness of the last few days and this change of opponents, and how do you feel about all this?
It has been a roller coaster week, but the UFC came through. I get to fight the greatest fighter of all time. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm honored, and I'm thankful for Anderson for stepping up. But he's got to get it.
I'm so happy that you took this fight, sir. Thank you very much, and good luck to you tomorrow. Cormier, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's take a closer look at the two men involved in the co-main event of the evening.
How long have I been thinking about coming back to the UFC? Ever since the day I stepped out of the octagon when I retired the first time. I was the UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world. Due to my illness, my career got cut short. At the top of my career, I wasn't at the top of my game. In my mind and in my heart, I never lost to a foe. I lost to the diverticulitis. I felt like I was cheated out of my career in the UFC. That chapter of my life, I didn't like the way the chapter ended, and I kept flipping back instead of moving forward. I couldn't live with that decision. I picked up the phone, I called Dana White and said, listen, if there was any time for Brock Lesnar to come back, it would just make sense that it would be for UFC 200.
Brock Lesnar is back. Size, strength, speed, power.
Brock Lesnar is a legitimate freak athlete. This is a guy who stopped Randy Couture for the title in his fourth pro fight.
Heavyweight title on the line. Couture is down. Lesnar is trying to finish. And it's all over.
I feel like Brock Lesnar has a second lease on life as an MMA fighter. And I want to see what this freak athlete is really capable of. And I think Mark Hunt is the absolutely perfect welcome back party for Brock Lesnar.
I understand that to become the elite of the elites, you've got to take chances and risks. So July 9th, I'm knocking Brock Lesnar's face off.
Mark Hunt is one of the greatest strikers to ever compete in the heavyweight division. Mark Hunt is a top 10 heavyweight contender, a guy who has beaten some of the best fighters in the world, and a guy who has absolutely legitimate one-punch knockout power.
The profile of this fighter, it was huge. This is going to be a fight You know, the better person will stand up victorious. Tune in to see Brock, but you be saying my name after the fight.
He's gonna try to knock me out. I'm gonna try to take him down. It's fighting, people. I don't have to sit here and build this fight.
I'm still the toughest SOB around, baby.
Woo!
Can you see me now? Can you see me now?
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the former K1 Grand Prix champion, Mark Hunt. Official weight 264.5 for Mr. Hunt. And his opponent, the former heavyweight champion of the world, Brock Lesnar. Official weight 265.5 for the former champion. I'm here with Mark Hunt. Mark, they told you to prepare for UFC 200. When you found out that your opponent was Brock Lesnar, what did you think?
I thought he was retired. Oh, no shit. I actually thought he was retired or something, you know, so.
What was your thought when you knew that he wasn't retired and you were going to be fighting him? What was the thought process?
Oh, I'm going to punch his face in.
Good luck to you, sir. See you tomorrow night. Mark Hunt, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, Brock Lesnar. What does this feel like? And how pumped are you for tomorrow night?
No, I'm excited. I'm excited it's here. I had a good training camp. Words that can't describe it, Joe. It's surreal. It's cool. It's cool.
It's cool to see you back, sir, and I can't wait to see you fight tomorrow. Brock Lesnar, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's take a closer look at the two women involved in the main event of the evening.
Miesha Tate, 17 career wins. Holly Holm, a perfect 10-0.
Miesha can get this to the ground. Things can get very interesting.
Miesha Tate in the Holly Holm fight came in with an unbelievable game plan. She got the neck in the second round, took her back, started to put the choke in, and lost it. When she got the choke in the fifth round, she didn't let go.
When the chips are down, when all is on the line, Miesha Tate delivered.
Miesha looking to lock it in.
I thought I had to be like a pit bull on a bone. She wasn't getting out of that one.
Wow! Miesha Tate, she put her to sleep.
Miesha Tate is dominated. She's the #1 female badass out there. Miesha will go in and she will fight to the finish. She is the most dangerous woman in the world other than Ronda Rousey.
Miesha Tate is the undisputed women's bantamweight champion of the world. And now she will have the opportunity to defend her title against one of the most dangerous female bantamweight fighters on earth. Amanda Nunes has some serious power.
Amanda Nunes looks better every time she fights. Her stand-up, her groundwork.
Nunes is a beast.
Nunes has done it! I have all the tools to beat you, Miesha.
I'm really excited about this fight because Amanda Nunes truly does believe she can beat Miesha Tate and become champion.
Nobody think I can beat Miesha, but I'm gonna prove everybody is wrong.
Amanda is just another faceless woman that's standing in front of another goal of mine, and I have everything that I need to beat her already.
I think Miesha Tate is a great champion. She can take a lot of damage, still move on in the fight.
Yeah, I can take damage and I can come back for you and still beat you. I think this fight's gonna boil down to pure willpower and determination, and she can be broken, and I think I'm the woman to break her.
Ronda have her time, and Holly have her time. Miesha have her time. I think now is my time, and I'm gonna take the belt.
In my mind, I still have a lot to accomplish. This fight is gonna prove, again, why I am the champion and why I'm the best in the world.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Introducing the challenger, Amanda Nunes. Official weight, 135 for the challenger. And her opponent, the reigning, defending, undisputed Bantamweight Champion of the world, Miesha Tate. Official weight, 134.5 for the champion. All right, I'm here with the challenger, Amanda Nunes. Amanda, you have been one of the best bantamweights in the world for a long time. You get your shot at the title tomorrow night. Give us your thoughts on this fight.
I'm very happy to this moment in my career, and I'm 100% sure I'm gonna take this belt tomorrow. Be ready, guys.
Good luck to you, ma'am. I'm here with the champion, Miesha. It was just a little over a year ago that you were wondering about your future in this sport. Now here you are, the champion, headlining the biggest pay-per-view in the history of the sport. What does this feel like to you?
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna go out there tomorrow, you guys, and I'm gonna rip her heart out of her chest. I'm gonna stomp on it, and I will be the reigning champion. This is a crazy turn of events. Thank you guys all so much for being here.
Good luck to you, ma'am. We'll see you tomorrow night. Miesha Tate, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming out to the UFC 200 weigh-ins. We'll see you tomorrow.